when the first SARS virus came out, back in around 2003 and so forth, I was quite heartened by the immediate response to handling it that came through. I mean, it was amazing. It was contained within months. I marveled at the time that we were able to sequence the virus in less than a month. Now we did it in less than 3 days. So there's a lot of progress. So I was actually quite optimistic that we might have the tools already to handle the pandemic, but I didn't count upon government failure. Among many other features here is that one of the things is there are obviously countries that are doing a much better job of handling it than my country, the United States. And that had something to do with the ability of those governments that had capacity to respond and get, if you will, social buy-in. Unfortunately, the United States is in a polarized situation where social buy-in is really hard to manufacture at this point. But yeah, perhaps we were not as pessimistic as we should have been. But again, when we look on the longer trends, and here I go back to this, is if when we were looking at life expectancy from the basically for the last 500 years, when you're looking at that trend for the 20th century, the Spanish flu killed possibly 50 million people. And you see just a little tiny dip, and then the trend continues, and people longevity continues to grow. And since the beginning of the 20th century to now, human life expectancy has doubled on planet Earth. That's a huge benefit for humanity. And so, yes, perhaps we should have been more worried about the pandemic.